Example 17. The four forces shown act on the rollers of an inline skate. Determine the equivalent force couple system with the force acting at O. Okay, so if you can observe, all the four forces are upward. So if we do the summation, if you want to find for the resultant force that acts at point O, we simply do summation of our resultant is equal to the sum of all forces in the y direction, assuming, of course, upward positive. So our R is equal to 90 plus 150 plus 230 plus 300, and all are in Newton, of course. So that is, we use our calculators, 90 plus 150 plus 230 plus 300, that's 770. 770 Newton going up. This is our resultant that acts at point O. Okay, now next is we will resolve it and find the equivalent couple system, or we find the moment about point O. So, and as we all know, again, at that moment we need to know the perpendicular distances. If you can observe, the perpendicular distance from O to 300 is defined to be 96 mm, and the distance between 300 to 230 Newton is 105. 150 to 230 is 135, and 90 to 150 is another 105. So if this is 96, it means that the perpendicular distance, which is our red here, from O to 230 Newton, we will call that as our X. And X is calculated to be 105 minus 96. So X is equal to 105 minus 96 is equal to 9 mm. Now, if you can observe, our 300 Newton follows a counterclockwise moment. 230, 150, and 90 follows a clockwise moment. So therefore, if we write our moment about point, resultant moment is equal to the sum of all moments that acts at point O, assuming counterclockwise positive. So M sub R is equal to, the only counterclockwise moment is 390 times its perpendicular distance, which is 96 nm. So of course, like I always say, in SI, we must report our final answer in Newton meter. So therefore, we will multiply our final answer here with 1 over 1000 to convert mm to meter. And for next would be our 230 minus, which creates a clockwise moment, 230, and we have calculated this one. The perpendicular distance would be X, so that's 230 times 9. Next, minus, the next force would be 150. 150 times the perpendicular distance would be 135 plus 9. 135 plus 9, that's 144. And then minus 90 times the perpendicular distance would be 105 plus 135 plus 9, that's 249. 49. So we will show the solution individually. 300 times 96, that's 28,800 minus 230 times 9, that's 2,070 minus 150 times 144, that's 21,600 minus 90 times 249, that is 22,410. And of course, if we find the answer to this one, we'll multiply it with 1 over 1,000 to convert to M. So our resultant moment would be 28,800 minus 2,070 minus 21,600 minus 22,410 is negative 17,280 divided by 1,000. That is negative 17.28 Newton meter. And we report our answer following the correct sense of our moment, and that is 17.28 Newton meter clockwise.